Greetings, my healers. This is Nick Kentel, and welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life Forever. Now, it's Wednesday morning, and here we are with Red, and he looks exhausted. Let's see what he has in mind, shall we? He's waking up. See, Wednesday morning. And his dormmates are all dressed. Good morning, sleepyhead. Sleep well? Too well. I probably don't have much time to get to homeroom, do I? Afraid not. We just hung back to make sure you woke up. Oh, how considerate are you guys. That's so sweet. You snored like an explode. Really? Red snores? Oh, that's interesting. Explode? I would have thought Snorlax would be more an... Explode? I would have thought Snorlax would be a more apt comparison. Nice. Yeah, probably, but I don't know what that is. Everyone knows what a Snorlax is, dude. Hey, guys, focus up. Did anyone notice what time I went to bed last night? What, like we'd watch you sleep? Nah, man. These three are pretty considerate, aren't they? 1:12. In the morning, obviously. Oh my god, I'm pointing to Brendan's crotch. Whoa. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Brendan. What? You all are just unobservant. I appreciate Hilbert being observant, though. If he keeps slamming that door, we're going to have to pay to repair it. Well, whatever, dude. 1 in the morning's way too late to stay up. You gotta put your health first. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Won't happen again. Cool. And now that we've saved your life, you'll come with us to the battle hall after classes today, right? Huh? Well, sure. For context, Wait a minute, look. There's a comma right here, but this W is uppercase. That should be lowercase. Nice going with a grammar Pokemon visual. For context, we were discussing it amongst ourselves and decided we wanted to see if we could watch some battles. Yeah, the battle team's meant to be there, right? I'm not all that interested in the Big BT myself, but they're meant to be pretty huge in the school. Yeah, and I'm interested in them, so you'll come, right? Yeah, of course, it'll be fun. Sick. First, though, we should really get to class. It's already... Wait, it's what time? Crap! Let's go quickly! Okay, so here's what I have in mind. My main electives are, of course, Flying, Ground, and Dark. So I'm going to switch between Flying, Dark, Flying, Ground, so on, etc., etc. So let's go to Flying. I'm going to take Flying class every day. You chose Flying? Yes, go to Flying class. Hey, Ethan. Let's just pretend there's nothing weird about this from now on. Yeah, I don't want to go through this every day for the rest of the year. Yeah, but you will, Red. You'll see. Hello, students. Let's see. Today will be... Okay, now, it's very important to understand the many different kinds of flying Pokemon exhibit. Wings aren't necessary, but... Class proceeds without incident. Before you know it, class is over. And our classmates' runs increased, especially with Blue. Great! Your flying proficiency increased to 2. Your flying-type Pokemon can now reach level 2. The more classes I take, the faster my Skarmory will level up. And it's noontime, so that means it's gym class. And that, I think, should conclude the lecture. I expect to see you use what you learned in class today. Now, let's get right into the battles. Bruno, if you go to each student and tell them who their assigned partner is... Yes. So, that's how it works, huh? I hope I get someone I can beat. Think you can keep your winning streak going? I'm definitely going to try. Well, good luck. Thank you, Ethan. Oh, Charon's my partner. This'll be your partner. Each of you are to use one Pokemon. The match will end when one of you no longer has a Pokemon that can battle. It's a pleasure to battle you. Let's add a little wager to this battle to make it more interesting. If I win, you'll spend an hour campaigning for me in the student council elections. Does that sound fine? Sure, but if I win, I get to be the headmaster of the shadow government that secretly controls you. Ooh, nice going, Red. Just kidding. Good luck, future SC Prez, but I'm going to win. Let's not be so cocky, Red. Back home in Aspertia, many people thought I'd take the position of gym leader when the old one retired. Yeah, and Lenora became a Pokemon... professor at the school for the normal types. Okay, so I'm up against Dib Membrane, and he has a not Persian purloin. So let's see, we're going to use Lear first. It's a female purloin, by the way. And the more she attacks Titanium, the more his speed goes up. Lear again. Lower her defense again. It's not very effective, and Titanium speed rose. One more Lear should do the trick. And now use Peck, Titanium. There you go, halfway down. Maybe a little bit, yeah, that's more than halfway down. And one more Peck. And Purloin is down! Yes, good job, Titanium! Skarmory is a really good choice for this game. I'm glad I chose Skarmory. Well, this isn't the first time, obviously. Oh, I'm almost pointing to Charon's crotch, my bad. It seems I made a few tactical errors. Don't worry about it. At this level, battles are basically a coin flip. Thank you. This was a very satisfying battle. I look forward to your rematch soon. Class is over. That'll be all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. And it's lunchtime, of course. Afternoon. Oh yes, I get to pick a table. Yes, and bond with our classmates. Looks like there are a bunch of different tables I can sit at. I know picking a table to sit at is a serious deal, though. I shouldn't take this lightly. In order to avoid the absolute desolation of my social standing, I should probably only sit at tables where I know and have a positive relationship with everyone there. Okay, these are the 6 tables that you can choose to sit at, as long as you have positive relationships with everyone at the table. So, let's see. There's the quiet table. We have Silver, Erica, Dawn, and Professor Cherry, of course. This table is filled with students refusing to make eye contact with each other, and a professor trying desperately to get them to. It's peaceful, though. We have the calm table, with Sabrina, Bee, who I'm not familiar with, Hilda, and Sharon. Of course, I have a negative relationship with Hilda right now, so we're not going to sit with her, obviously. This table is filled with students talking seriously. They discuss their school schedules, grades, extracurriculars, and plans for the future. You note they aren't discussing their social lives. Of course not. We have the romantic table, 2 lovely couples. When there's one lovely couple, but that Serena is obviously interested in Calum. We have Serena, Calum, Brendan, and May. We have no relationship with May. This table is filled with students unabashedly flirting. Cloth doilies cover the table, and there are rose petals scattered about. Someone's lit a candle. No, wait, that's a lit wick. Can there be a future romantic table with red and blue? I hope so. So, moving on. There's the busy table. We have Nate, Skyla, Nessa, who I'm not familiar with either, and Rosa. This table is filled with students multitasking. They're all carrying on 2 conversations at once, phones to their ears. They frequently mention how they need to take this for their job. There's the cheerful table. Whitney, Gardenia, Bianca, and Leaf. This table is filled with students chatting and gossiping. Rumors are born and killed at this table. And there's the angry table. Blue, Flannery, Misty, and Hilbert. This table is filled with students loudly arguing with each other. Despite the hostile atmosphere, they seem to be enjoying their anger. And here's the thing. If you don't have any relationships with any of these tables, there'll be a secret table right here. It'll be called the sleeping table, where Ethan is sitting. And if you go to that, you're just going to sit with Ethan, and he'll be sleeping all the time. And when lunchtime is over, he'll wake up and be surprised to see Red sitting there, but then he'll thank him for watching over him. I've done that before. Once. So, let's go to the angry table, shall we? Get those buns up. You chose the angry table? Yes, go to the angry table. You walk into the middle of a raucous argument. By the way, as I told you before, the angry table is the funniest table in my opinion. Hoenn is obviously the best region for trainers. It's got dozens of different climates, all in a tiny area. Yeah, but 70% of those climates are different types of oceans. I like water, but that's too much. Yes, Misty, that's exactly how I feel whenever I play a Hoenn game. Call me sheltered, but I don't like having to hack through a jungle or smash up rocks to get to places. Unova actually keeps its roots clear. Oh, so you don't like actually going on an adventure? Breaking down obstacles is what makes it worth it. None of us are actually trainers yet, though. We will be! And then you'll all see I'm right! You tactfully keep quiet and manage to avoid taking a side as the argument rages around you. Yeah, they're all pissed off, but look at Flannery. Her irises and pupils vanished. But we got burns with each of them. Nice. So next we're going to Dark class. You chose Dark? Yes, go to Dark class for the second elective of the day. Hey, Ethan. Red, good to see ya. Let's get this done. Good afternoon, students. The Dark type is one that excels in dirty tricks, in fighting underhandedly, and sometimes that's the only way to correct injustice. Let's talk about this. Class proceeds without incident. Before you know it, class is over. Classmates' bones increased, even with silver. Excuse me. Your Dark proficiency increased to 2. Your Dark-type Pokemon can now reach level 2. Who doesn't like Dark types? It's evening, and we're back in... Oh, we're in homeroom. Yes, of course, that's what I meant to say. You sprint to your homeroom, managing to corner Professor Oak before class begins. Sam, we need to talk. That we do, Red, but now is neither the time nor place for that. But why, Sam? Have I done something wrong? You, of all people, should know that if I believe someone is doing something wrong, I tell them. No, lad, you've done nothing wrong. I simply need time to collect my thoughts. Given the importance of the conversation we're to have, it wouldn't do to tell you anything incorrect. That's Old Man Oak for you. A brilliant, brilliant man, but nothing short of a miracle can get to him to move on anyone else's schedule. And he has dementia because he can't remember his own grandson's name. Homeroom is over, school is over, and let's see. Moving on. Oh, Red got a text message. From Calum. There's something I need to take care of back at the Relic Hall before I can go. B and E are with you. Go ahead, I'll see you in a bit. B and E? Oh, Brendan and Ethan. Well, I guess that can't be helped. I'll check the place out myself then. Had a drink of water. Regular, of course. And we're in the battle hall. Man, just when I thought I was getting used to this school's extravagance. I get that our battle team's supposed to be super successful and all, but exactly how much money did the school pour into the stadium? This place is huge! Exactly, look at all those seats, oh my god! The bleachers, I mean. Telling you to get out of my way! Uh-oh. Blueberry's coming. That sounded like Blueberry. What's he trying to start now? And I'm telling you, we're not open for new memberships yet. All that hair must be weighing down on that puny brain of yours. Oh, Blue, she just roasted you. Hi. Is this where the battle team meets? Another one? Look, if you have any complaints about our selection process, please take them to the team advisor. Me? No, I'm not trying to join. I mean, right now, anyway. Is that what Blueberry's trying to do? Yes, do you know him? Please tell him that the battle team isn't open to new members until later in the year. Did you hear that, Blueberry? She said, "Shut up and let me in! Do you have any idea who I am?" I know you're annoying as hell. This conversation is over. She shut him out. Nice going, Janine. Psh, she thinks she's so high and mighty just because she's the daughter of an Elite Four member. So, what are you doing here? Wait, let me guess. You're trying to join the battle team too, aren't you? No, I was just gonna... Don't even bother. You must think you're a real hotshot now, and you beat me in that practice match. Well, guess what? I wasn't even trying. Yeah, you beat me with beginner Pokemon the school gave us. Big whoop. Big whoop is exactly what Robotnik Jr. says from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Just you wait. My Pokemon are gonna be the strongest in this school. Then we'll see who's the better trainer. Anyway, what's the deal? Don't tell me you actually expected them to let you join just like that. What's that got to do with anything? It's only natural for me to fight the toughest trainers in this school. Whatever. It doesn't matter if they don't want to fight. I'll see all their strats for myself in a few hours. I bet you had no idea, but the battle team's hosting an exhibition match here at 6 p.m. tonight. Everyone in school is gonna be showing up. That's a lot of hype just for an exhibition. Are you dense or what? This is Kobukan Academy's battle team we're talking about. Why are you even in this school? Whatever, someone has to represent Pallet and it sure won't be you. Smell ya? Rude prick, of course. Blueberry's antics aside, that exhibition match sounds like it might make for an entertaining night. It sure beats sitting around in my room. Anyway, this door doesn't look like it's gonna open anytime soon. I should let the guys know about the exhibition. Alright, let's go back to the dorm, shall we not? Or be in this hallway. Oh, hey guys, I was just looking for you. Red, is that so? We were just about to try and find you. Where's Hilbert? What kept you guys? Let's show ya. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1... Oh, that's so cute! Oh, I thought we were going on Go. Hey there, little guys. These must be your Pokemon from home, then? That's right. After our chat last night, we all called our parents and asked for them to be sent over. I think the little guy missed me. When I let him out at the Poké Center, he let his spores out everywhere. Oh, did he paralyze the nurse and everyone else? Got in a little trouble for that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, and my Flabébé is being... tsundere. You notice Caleb's Flabébé is very purposefully not paying any attention to him. Yeah, I can see that. Look, she's looking away. Guess the little guys didn't like being left alone for a bit. Seems so, yes. Shroomish, where are you going? Wait for me! Flabébé, please, not now! I'll give you lots of attention! Yeah, Caleb, go give your tsundere Flabébé some attention, just like she wants, even though she acts like she doesn't. Ah, you have a spiky-eared Pichu, Ethan. Interesting. That's incredibly rare. Well, Pichu, you want to run off as well?
Pichu!
The spiky-eared Pichu tightly hugs Ethan's leg, clearly not intending to leave. Well, Ethan confirms that his Pichu is female. He used female pronouns, so that there should be female pronouns right here. She doesn't seem scared. She just seems overly affectionate. What a cutie. Oh yeah, Red, you wanted to talk with us, right? What about? Excuse me, I used the wrong tone. Oh yeah, Red, you wanted to talk with us, right? What about? There's an exhibition match at the battle hall. The battle team is going to show up for us. Thought you guys might want to come. Oh yeah? That sounds great! Hey, you should run back to the room and get Lightning. Then we can have all our Pokemon from home watch the game together. Good idea. Though, Brendan and Caleb's Pokemon might... Yeah, still no luck figuring out what's up with us, or our Pokemon, I guess. I've tried to ask Professor Cherry a few times, but I haven't learned anything. Same here. I think Professor Oak is going to tell me something soon, though. Well, let's just cross our fingers on that front. Yeah, I'm going to run back to the room now. See you in a bit? See ya! I wonder how Lightning will be like watching competitive Pokemon battles. Since he's going to be a Champions Pokemon someday, we better get used to them, Titanium too. Yo, Ethan, don't forget your Pichu. It's evening, so we're going to the battle hall to watch the exhibition! Yay! Now things are getting really exciting. Oh, and kick-ass music as well. Wow, the whole school is here. I guess it's a good thing we showed up early after all. Yeah, I knew it was going to be crazy, but this is ridiculous. I had no idea the battle team was this popular. Seems some people are still trying to get in. I do hope no one gets crushed. It's orientation week all over again. I still can't get used to big crowds like this. Oh yeah, you're from Newbark Town. Isn't the population there under 1,000 or something? If you play the Johto games, then you'll know that only a few people live in Newbark Town. Then again, only a few people live in the starter towns in the Pokemon games. Yeah, something like that. I brought some lava cookies, by the way. Not sure if you had any from Bertha's class, but there are Hoenn specialty and maize all over these. Looks delicious. Well, of course, we had lava cookies in ground class, of course. I imagine you brought enough to share with a group, yes? Of course, and some of our Pokemon too. Even brought enough to share with Hilbert if he shows up. It'd be weird, I think, if he didn't. No way he'd miss such a high-profile battling thing, right? And he could use some sweetness, of course. His presence is no guarantee we'll see him, though. Oh, hey, Lightning. You hungry too? Is it me, or did everyone get really quiet? Yo, look over there, Red! It's Lance. Lance. It makes sense that he'd be here. Yeah, I mean, he is the manager of the battle team. It's freaking crazy to me that a national champion has the time to manage a random school's battle team. That would be crazy, but this is Kobukan Academy. Our battle team is basically a champion assembly line. He actually won 2 national championships. Becoming a national champion twice is pretty unheard of. Yeah, I'm fuzzy on the details, but I think that's why the Cantonian and Jotonian League merged into the Indigo League like a decade ago. It's impressive, but I heard that he really wants is to be world champion. Yes, I heard he hasn't had any luck there, but really, how was he supposed to beat Leon and Cynthia? Besides, the top 4 at the last world championships was a slaughter. You look upset, Calum. Didn't Diantha's place... Excuse me. You look upset, Calum. Didn't Diantha place in the top 4 higher than Lance? Oh, sure. And that was a moment of national pride for sure, but Lance is somewhat of a personal hero of mine. Fairy types beat dragon types, don't they? Of course, it's a fact. Actually, I learned the language simply to talk to him someday. Dude, you could have had your chance in gym class. Yes, and I'm still kicking myself that I missed that. Kicking yourself mentally, of course. Wow, if this guy is so famous, I wonder why I've never heard Blueberry crowing about him before. In any case, Lance sounds like the kind of guy that makes me wonder what I'm doing with my life. Lightning begins stuffing his cheeks with Brendan's snacks. Whoa, slow down, Lightning. You're gonna leave crumbs all over my clothes. You there. Huh? I can feel everyone's eyes on me. What did I do? Even these 3. Can I help you, Mr. Lance, sir? Unacceptable. Feeding your Pokemon this swill. Do you not have the vaguest idea of the dietary needs of a Pokemon? Okay, if you've played Pokemon games and you fed them lava cookies, you know that restored some of its HP, don't you know? I bet Lance doesn't know that. Despite being a champion. I thought I did? Guys, what the hell? We were all doing it! Help me out! Pfft, some friends they are. They just abandoned him. Assholes. Exactly, Red. Lance snatches the lava cookies away from Lightning. Junk food like that will only serve to rot their body and mind. If your Pokemon want snacks, feed them Poke Beans or berries. I need to say something, but... I can't. If only my friends had stayed here. But in front of the eyes of the entire school, and with Lance being a national champion, I can't. Understood, sir. I'll be sure to remember that. Settle down, Lightning. Hold on. What? This Pikachu, do you plan on including it in your academy evaluations? Yeah, of course, he's my partner. If that went too quickly. If there's anyone I can count on, remove him at once. Him? Wait, what? Your Pikachu is inadequate. Using such a weak Pokemon will get you nowhere in this academy. If, for example, a student applied to the battle team with this Pokemon on their team, I would disqualify them at once, regardless of their battle skills. That's discrimination. Even though you're allowed 6, a single Pokemon like that will only serve to be a crippling liability to your party. What? Come on, Brendan, Ethan, Calum, someone please... Someone speak up for us! Someone? Wait. That went too fast. Come on. Wait, I hear running. Someone... You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Excuse me. Wrong tone. It's Silver! He's come to help us. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, you bastard! Silver? You think because you're a champion, you know what makes a Pokemon good or bad? You think you can tell the worth of a Pokemon at a glance? Well, I'm from Johto, and let me tell you, every Johtonian knows you're carried by those 3 Dragonite on your belt. Fucking amazing team building skills there. Excuse me. Fucking amazing team building skills there. You know what your problem is? Because you can't get your dick hard unless you're a world champ, and you failed at that. You're looking for someone else to blame. Newsflash washout, it's not your Pokemon's fault. No Pokemon is a liability. No Pokemon is inadequate. Instructor Karen says that only selfish trainers call Pokemon strong or weak, but you aren't selfish. You're just a coward who can't admit your failure is your fault. I know another guy who couldn't accept his own failure, and he took a trip down Tojo Falls, the fast way. I'm impressed that Silver's not afraid to speak to a champion like that. Whoa, he's got balls of steel. Holy shit, no matter what Lance says to me now, or said to me before, I'm not going to be the one people remember here. And you, Red. Huh? You should stand up for your Pokemon. Right. Lance is pissed, of course. Look at that shadow over his eyes, which went away. Silver, was it? Please tell me, what do you think is the appropriate punishment for this flagrant display of disrespect? Spanking, maybe? Expel me. Wouldn't be the first school I've been kicked out of. You've been kicked out of schools before? Damn, that's rough, buddy. As a part-time employee of the school, I cannot do that. So hear this instead. Regardless of your skills, regardless of the Pokemon you have on hand, regardless of how much you deserve it, you two will not join the battle team. Wait, Red Zoo? I have said it. It is so. I'm not gonna go back and read the fast text. I know I should just walk away and keep my mouth shut, but I can't just let that slide. I don't care if this guy's a 2-time national champion or whatever. I won't let him walk all over me, Silver, and Lightning when he doesn't know a thing about us. With all due respect, sir, there's just no way that's going to happen. I love Silver's expression and pose, by the way. Oh, look at that art style. It's gorgeous. Is that right? Lightning and I have been best friends since we were kids. I know we're not the most experienced when it comes to battling and training, but we won't do anything without each other. We don't do anything without each other. God, I can't read that. For better or worse, we're seeing this through the end together, and we're getting on that battle team. We're going to be so good that you can't ignore us. Instructor Bruno said we needed impeccable grades, a strong team, and the vote of our team members to join the battle team. He didn't say anything about your vote. So go ahead and advise the team not to take us. Me, Silver, Lightning. We're getting in anyway because we're friends. Naive. The world doesn't work like that. Say what you want about your Pokemon friendship will not help you any more than twiddling your thumbs. Get stronger Pokemon, and a sense of which fights you cannot win. In this world, only the best of the best can survive. The weak and foolish are purged. Lance is such an asshole in this game. Even though in the normal games he's a friendly guy. I'd take my advice if I were you, and as for you, Silver, learn to hold your tongue, else you're liable to lose it. Silver? Don't. Hey, Red, are you alright? Thanks for abandoning me. What kind of friends are you? That looks painful. I'm fine. Silver took most of the heat. Sorry, I had to pause the recording for a moment. And so, here we are. I'm fine. Silver took most of the heat. Yeah, they don't believe me. I don't think I'm fine either. I never could have imagined that's the sort of man Lance was. They say never meet your heroes, you know. What a dick! My thoughts exactly, Brendan. It's not a big deal. I'm just glad it didn't turn out to be anything. Still, Lance was right in a way. I hate to admit it, but everyone else in this academy is way stronger than us in almost every sense. But he doesn't know about me and Lightning. We'll show him what we can really do. As I've said before, Raichu is my #1 favorite Pokemon in my Pokemon Blue Let's Play. But damn, I was really surprised when that red-haired kid said all that stuff to him. That was incredible. Yeah, well, someone had to stand up for Lightning and I. Oh yeah, you know, Lance is kind of a big deal, and if I said the wrong thing, it might have made you look worse, and... I apologize. I failed in my first priority as your roommate, as your friend. Yeah, me too. I just figured if I stepped in, then he'd start yelling at me, 'cause I'm kinda in the same boat as you. I'm still mad, but I'll get over it. Let's go take our seats. Well, apology semi-accepted. Hey, Brendan, Red. We were looking all over for you two. And the kick-ass music is back, yes! Yeah, this place is so packed, just getting here was like trying to navigate a maze. Who's this little guy? Is he one of your Pokemon from home? Yeah, this is Lightning. Aww, and is Lightning getting along well with your little Shroomy, Brendan? Shroomy? Oh, that's so cute! Well, they haven't actually met yet. Didn't think it was a good idea to let him out in here. Oh, that's probably smart. He's such a cutie! May lightly pets Lightning's head. Aw, his fur's so soft! Cute sound. Hey, how come he's not shocking her? What's up with that? What? Oh, is Lightning getting along with your Skarmory? For the most part, yeah. I don't think they know how to feel about each other yet. Lightning's been my only Pokemon since I got him, so I guess he's not used to me giving attention to another one. That's understandable. I'm sure once they've spent enough time together, they'll get along great. How long have you and Lightning been together? Since I was 10 years old. Old Man Oak gave me and Blueberry a Pokemon each as a present. Okay, so technically, in the normal games, the trainers are 11 years old. It's confirmed on Bulbapedia. They're not 10, they're 11. So it should be 11 years old. Blueberry? That spiky-haired weirdo in our homeroom? Weirdo indeed, May. Indeed. Yeah, that's him. Anyway, we've been best friends ever since then. Lightning, not Blueberry. Lightning and I do everything together. Even if he tries to get out of our runs. So, how come you haven't evolved him yet? Well, it's a bit embarrassing, but Raichu ate a lot more than Pikachu, and back home, we couldn't really afford that. Really? Well, if you're in Kobukan, you must be able to afford that now, right? Not really. I mean, I could feed him well enough with the free food that Kobukan provides, but I don't know how long it'll be before the school realizes I can't pay. And what would I do with the Raichu then? I'd have to give him away. No chance of that. Although, what will I do with Titanium when I get kicked out? I bet you'll be a perfect addition to the Coordinators Club. Pikachu are very popular in Pokemon contests.
Pika Pika!
See? Even Lightning thinks he'll be great. Well, it's fine as long as you're not using him for battling. Pikachu are way cuter than Raichu anyway. Oh my god! The gloves are coming off, Leaf! Don't you dare talk shit about Raichu, my favorite Pokemon. Fuck you! If any of you talk shit about my Pokemon, about my favorite Pokemon, Raichu, fuck you. The gloves are coming off. Oh yeah, I heard on the way over here that Janine is battling in the first match. Who's Janine? You don't know? She's the battle team captain 2 years running and a runner-up at the national tournament last year. The one who insulted Blue and called him out and kicked him out of the battle hall, of course. Wait, battle team captain for 2 years running? How does that work? This is a one-year program. It can be. Similar to the student council, students can elect to stay on board and train newcomers. She's just done that twice. I heard Janine's not going to leave until she finds someone better than her to captain the battle team. How can she afford that? I heard she's the daughter of one of the Academy's teachers. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Blueberry mentioned she was the daughter of an Elite Four member. Koga, of course. Seems there's very little Janine doesn't have going for her. She's a tough one. Uncompromising, supposedly, so you might want to steer clear if you ever see her. Hey, I think they're starting. Alright, let's get this battle started. Let's get this show on the road. That must be Janine. Wait a minute, that's the woman who kicked Blue out of the battle hall. So, that's the woman I need to convince to let me onto the battle team. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this special exhibition match hosted by Kobukan Academy's battle team. How are you all feeling tonight? Oh, even their cheers caused an earthquake. Awesome, let's get right to it then. Boy, do we have a treat for you all. First up to grace the battlefield is none other than our battle team's very own captain, Janine! And her signature Venomoth. Janine is starting out strong with her signature Pokemon, Venomoth. These two have dominated the Kobukan leaderboard since their arrival, and they show no signs of stopping. On the other side, her opponent sends out a Floatzel, a Pokemon well known for its agility in the ring. Can these two rise up to the challenge? He's going to need a lot more than just speed to match my Venomoth.
Man!
And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the first round of the annual Kobukan Academy Battle Team Exhibition. Yes, a remix of the Johto version of the Kanto Gym Leader theme. And we're underway. It looks like the challenger's Floatzel is jumping straight in with Aqua Jet. Well, that didn't seem to do much. You know, with Floatzel's speed, it's probably able to hit first, even without the boost from Aqua Jet. You'd think the guy would try a different move to start things off. What's this? The arena's being filled with Venomoth's Sunspore. Spectators close to the ring, please avoid inhaling too much of it. Oh no! It looks like Floatzel is paralyzed. Things are definitely not looking good for our challenger. It was a good idea to lock down the Floatzel's speed, and her opponent did a poor job reacting to it. Now the Venomoth can take out the Floatzel at its own pace. That Floatzel, what is it, a water type? I think I've seen some Venomoth with Energy Ball. Is obviously Floatzel is obviously a water type, Ethan. You've seen it use Aqua Jet. There's the Energy Ball. Oh, such beautiful artwork. Spectacular! With a surprise Energy Ball, Floatzel is down and out in one hit. How will Janine's opponent respond to this explosive power? Well, there we go. Why bother with tactics when you can just go for a knockout punch, huh? I didn't know Venomoth could learn that move. Bug types really are versatile, huh? Yeah, but they're my least favorite type. They're pretty much the weakest. I don't think it can learn on its own. Excuse me. I don't think it can learn it on its own, but you should be able to teach it, with the TM of course. It was smarter for it to not reveal it so soon. That Floatzel's trainer was totes caught off guard. But I wonder why she bothered with the Stun Spore. Perhaps she wasn't certain of her ability to KO. If your opponent is of an unknown strength, it's usually a good strategy to lower their potential to manageable levels before attempting an attack. Clay Doll. So in the original demo, the Pokemon cries were based on the updated ones, those god-awful ones. But here in this what was it called? This remake, they use the original cries. Thank you for using the original ones and not the remakes. And the next Pokemon out of the gate is Claydol, a dual ground and psychic type Pokemon. What can the challenger be planning to use with such a peculiar Pokemon? Claydol, Hoenn native. It has high defenses normally, only ability is Levitate, but that's probably not going to come up here. I might go with Venomoth on this one. Claydol's got the defensive advantage since it's tankier by nature, but that Venomoth might have another trick up its sleeve. You really think Venomoth's that strong? Hey, this is Janine we're talking about here, you never know. A lot of people take note of Claydol's bulk, but it also boasts a respectable offensive moveset. Keep in mind its super effective psychic moves. Nah, my money's still on Venomoth. Yeah, did you see how it took down Floatzel? Besides, if you're counting Claydol's psychic attacks, you can't forget Venomoth's bug attacks. Of course, I'm merely playing devil's advocate. Looks like nobody knows who's got the clear advantage. Both of them have an offensive type advantage over the other, but taking into account all the factors of both Pokemon in the matchup against Venomoth, it should be 50-50, my thoughts exactly. But it's not even close. And the second round is underway. Let's see what our challenger's Claydol has in store for Janine's Venomoth. Quiver Dance? Oh, it looks like Venomoth is opening this round with 2 successive Quiver Dances, ladies and gentlemen. It's quickly raising its strength. How will our challenger respond? And of course, it's the old artwork, so Janine's stockings should be all the way up higher than that. As I said, those skirts are way too short. And Claydol attacks with a powerful Psybeam. Folks, I think that's it for Venomoth.
Vent!
Wait, what's this? I don't believe it. Venomoth completely shrugged it off. There's barely a scratch on it thanks to Quiver Dance. And Venomoth still continues to power up with its third use of Quiver Dance. If our challenger doesn't have an answer, Venomoth will be unstoppable. Of course, Venomoth is going to win, I just know it. It looks like Claydol is responding by using Cosmic Power to bolster its defenses, but it might be too late. Is this the end of the road for Claydol? Giga Drain. Ouch! And there it is! A direct hit with Giga Drain. Claydol is down and out for the count. Janine and Venomoth easily take round 2. The challenger is down to his last Pokemon. Is this Pokemon the key to a surprise reversal, or will this be yet another clean sweep from Janine? Brutal! That's what I like to see from Kubukan Academy's Battle Team's captain. Splendid. She made no wrong moves. It's like watching a skilled painter. Yeah, but why'd she have Giga Drain and Energy Ball? I don't know if that was the play. 2 Grass-type moves. Well, it worked out for her in any case. That round was over in the blink of an eye, even though the clay doll theoretically could have lasted much longer than Floatzel. Can the difference between 2 Pokemon really be that great? Is this what Lance was trying to tell me? Now we're here in the 3rd round. Has the challenger figured out a way to deal with Janine's Venomoth? Victory Bell. Of course, grass types are weak to poison and bug types, but Victory Bell is part poison type. It's a Victory Bell. Can this Pokemon be the saving grace for our challenger, or will Janine take another victory under her belt? 2 Kanto Pokemon. I'm not familiar with them, but this looks like another even match, right? Not even. With those quiver dances, Venomoth's got everything it needs to mop up that Victory Bell. Is it that simple, that whoever has the weaker Pokemon, no matter the circumstances and no matter how much they try to fight back? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Venomoth and Victory Bell facing off in the 3rd and what could be the final round of this exhibition match. Venomoth attacks with a powerful Psychic attack, but Victory Bell is trying to recover with Synthesis. Can our challenger hang on? By the way, I love how Red is drawn right here. He looks so handsome. Look at that hair. They're in perfect sync. Is it just because Janine trained her Venomoth well? Meanwhile, all her opponent can do is try to keep up. Yeah, back when Lance had big hair. With the old art style. Lance talks about a Pokemon's strength like it's the be-all and end-all element in battle, but Instructor Karen would call that philosophy selfish, so who's right? There's just gotta be more to battles than raw power. There has to be. And Victory Bell is down! Another absolutely crushing victory for Janine. Is anyone surprised at the results? Once again, Janine has proven why she is the captain of Kobukan Academy's battle team. Well done, Janine. Even though in the Johto games, if you go to Kanto, she's pretty much the weakest gym leader. She's the lowest level gym leader. Jeez, I don't know what I was expecting when you said exhibition match, but that definitely wasn't one. Why'd you want to watch this? Hey, this was my first time too. How is it gonna know the guy's Pokemon would get stumped like that? You okay, Red? You look really pale. He looks the same to me. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's probably from all the excitement just now. That? You call that exciting? Trying to find seeds was more exciting than that. Oh look, the next matches are starting soon. You stay to watch the rest of the exhibition matches, but Janine still stands head and shoulders up. Right, Janine's exhibition matches. But Janine still stands... Excuse me, let me start over. You stay to watch the rest of the exhibition matches, but Janine still stands head and shoulders above the others. I can't stop replaying it in my head. The difference in power between the 2 trainers and their Pokemon was staggering. I wonder if Lightning, Titanium, and I could... Ugh, I can't think of stuff like this right now. I have more important things to worry about. But still. And we're moving on to the next day. Thursday, April 8th. Moving on, but we're gonna stop. This is it. I'm going to stop right here, so thank you my healers for joining me on this adventure. Feel free to give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't get on my bitter side.